Okay, job number one is getting all of this out of the way. Let's get started. Okay, I've done that. So now the job is to get all the books from, let me see, from, oh, I broke it. From all the books from up here, all these, and they go quite a way, all of these, and get them onto the bed so that I can see what I'm doing, and then we will get started. There is a massive spider up in that corner. You can't see it, and I won't lift the camera any further for those like me with arachnophobia. So I'm gonna go and get my dad. Okay, I've sorted out all of my books. They're all off the shelf up there. They're off of these shelves. The only things left on these shelves are my graphic novels and then like annuals and my reading log. And then everything on these shelves. So on these top two shelves, they're kind of the shelves that I look at the most. Well, they're the two shelves that I like to display my books on. So obviously these are more, you can see these more clearly when you're in the bedroom because these point towards the bedroom, whereas these just point towards a wall. But yeah, I would like to have my Sanderson books here and my Sarah Sutton books there. My Vow book, which is there at the moment, I'd like to keep that there. So Abby has lent me Caraval, so I'll be leaving that out because obviously that isn't my book. So I don't want to make space for it on my shelf because there'll be a massive gap when I give it back. I'm going to clean my glasses because there's a smudge and it's annoying me. Right, I've cleaned my glasses, I can actually see now. So first up I'm going to tell you what I'm reading. I'm currently reading The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. This is the third and final book in the His Dark Materials series. So I received 2 ARCs. One of the ARCs was for the first book in the Most Likely To series by Sarah Sutton. It is Teaching the Teacher's Pets. I received an ARC. I was part of the ARC team for this book, and it's so good. It is so good. She's started releasing things about book 2 now, and I'm just as excited about that. When it came out, obviously I had to go and buy it. Why wouldn't I? So this is the book. Let's wait for it to focus. There we go. Yeah, that is the book. Brilliant book. I really recommend going and getting this. It is the first in a series. The second one is coming out in October. That's like 2 months away. When I'm filming this now, it's still August. It's August 29th. So when I'm filming this now, it's 2 months away. When this video comes out, it will be a month away. The next one is a book I actually won in a giveaway. It is called The Cuckoo Summer by Jonathan Tulloch? I'm not quite sure. But it is set in the summer of 1940. I'll read the blurb. Summer 1940. As the cuckoo sings out across the Lake District, life is about to change forever for Tommy and his friend Sally, a mysterious evacuee girl. When they find a wounded enemy airman in the woods, Sally persuades Tommy not to report it and to keep the German hidden. This starts a chain of events that leads to the uncovering of secrets about Sally's past and a summer of adventure that none of them will ever forget. So I actually won this on Topster. If you don't know what Topster is a website where you can review books. It is UK and Ireland only, so obviously if you don't live in the UK or Ireland, then I'm sorry. And then the next are books that I have bought for myself. At Waterstones, we went to Liverpool a few weeks ago for Ellie's birthday. We went to a cat cafe, and then we'd never been to a cat cafe, by the way. We will be going back. It was amazing. But then we went for a walk. We went to Lush because that's my sister's favourite place to shop. And then obviously we had to go to Waterstones. I went into Waterstones and was kind of like, right, I will buy 1 book, maybe 2. If it's in the YA section, it'll be like £8. If it's in the YA section, I'll buy 2. If it's in the adult section, the adult section meaning like Sanderson, if they have a Sanderson book that I don't have that I want, then I'll only buy 1. Cut to me walking out the store with 3 books. Why not? Let's just say a lot of my wages from this month were gone that week. But yeah, I bought 3 books. Do I regret it? No. 2 of them are middle grade books that I read when I was a kid that I really wanted to own, and so I just couldn't hold back. And one of them is a YA book that I have not read yet, and I don't know if I will get to it this year, but it is on my TBR. So the first book is The Chocolate Box Girls, Cherry Crush by Kathy Cassidy. I loved this series as a kid. I adored it. And when I found the book in the shop, I could not help myself. The Chocolate Box Girls. Each sister has a different story to tell. Which one will be your favourite? Cherry and her dad are moving to Somerset. I'm assuming it's Somerset. It's not spelt summer. It's Somerset. Somerset? I'm not sure. I don't think it would be summer. I don't know. Where a new mum and a bunch of brand new sisters await. On Cherry's first day there, she meets Shay Fletcher, the kind of boy who should carry a government health warning. Cherry knows a friendship with Shay is dangerous. It could destroy everything, but that doesn't mean she's going to stay away from him. The next book I got was Ruby Redfort, Look Into My Eyes by Lauren Child. If you don't know, Lauren Child wrote the Charlie and Lola series. My favourite TV show when I was a kid. Okay, one of. What would you do if you were a 13-year-old girl and a secret agency asked you to become their ace code cracker? Spectrum have come calling, and they want Ruby Redfort to help them bust some of the baddest guys in the business. Their number 1 rule, keep it zipped. Lucky for Ruby Redfort, she's always cool, and she can keep her mouth shut. Can't she? There's only one way to find out. So I bought Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This is the prequel to the Caraval series. And then I almost forgot. I have another ARC copy. I am currently reading Splitting Dawn by Catherine Graham. Oh my days, it's so good. I don't know how many chapters I'm in. I'm not far in. I have not been reading very quickly, and I need to hurry up because it comes out next month. Not next month, it comes out in October. So I need to hurry up and read it. I'd like to have it done maybe by the end of the week. But I'm so excited about this, and I need to read more. I need to know more. So I'll probably have it finished by tomorrow. So I know I want my Sanderson books, my Sarah Satin books, and then my Vow book. I want that on the shelf. So I don't think there'll be room for my Sanderson books and my Sarah books, but we'll see. I'll have a look. We'll test that out. I'm going to try and get my hardbacks on my shelf here because they looked really, really nice. And then I will take it from there and see. I think I'd like to put my TBR books all together. So the books that I haven't read, books I own that I haven't read, I'll try and put them on a shelf together so that I know what I have to read. But yeah, I am gonna set you up for a time lapse. I'm gonna put my music on. I'm gonna be listening to Top Gun. I'm slightly addicted, and yeah, we will see. So far, these 2 shelves are all hardbacks. There is 1 paperback, and that is because I have Princess Ever After and The Last Princess, which are not the last, the lost princess, not the last princess, Kaylin, come on, which are 2 of the Rosewood Chronicles books. They are the only ones that I own physical copies of the books for. I was given this book. I won it, kind of. The author posted on her stories when Princess Ever After was coming out, and she said, I have a few copies of some of the books, not this one, that I am going to give away. The first 50 people who respond to this story will get a book. And I responded, and I was one of the people that won. And this came like months later. I'd completely forgotten. So when this came in the post, I was in shock. But it is signed to Caitlin from Connie. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, with all the little love hearts. And this is actually my favourite one. Other than this one. This is probably... No, this is definitely my favourite one. This is my favourite one. And then Princess Ever After is my second favourite. So... that was like a proper kind of like moment. Yeah, these are all hardbacks. I do have more hardback copies, more hardback books. For example, down here I have, you can't see that. Down here I have the Aurora Cycle. Books 2 and 3 I have hardback. Book 1 I have paperback, just because that's what they had. So those will obviously be sticking together. Obviously, I've got a Ruby Redfort hardback that'll be sticking together. I don't think I have any other hardbacks though. If I find any, I will put them to the side and figure out what to do with them later. But yeah, I have 2 full shelves of hardbacks. I'm very happy with that. Can we just take a moment before I take them off to appreciate how beautiful these books look? We have The Thief, The Queen of Atolia, The King of Atolia. Let's see if I can name these. The Conspiracy of Kings, Thick as Thieves, and Return of the Thief. Boom. Yeah, that is all 6. The complete Thief series, the Queen's Thief series by Megan Wallen Turner. Again, I'm probably butchering this lovely author's name. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her middle name, so I usually just say Megan W. Turner. But if you have not read the Thief series, then I really recommend going and buying them. They are brilliant. They're so good. Oh, they're beautiful. Right, Catherine's book. Vow, as always, taking its place. The only problem we have here is that they don't, it's not, it kind of, it's, and then it dips. That's the only problem I've got, but I don't care, it looks good. I think the next task I have is just to go through these books and figure out what my TBR is, what books I own and haven't read, and then I can get them on this shelf. Yeah, so obviously these 2, a little concerned they weren't going to fit then. Let's pop them around this side to make sure you can see them. Okay. Finding Jupiter, The Dark Lady, and The Sky Over Rebecca. These are also books that I haven't read that I won on Topster. So these are all YA books, and then this one I think is a middle grade book. So they do have a good selection of books on there. Okay, so The Sky Over Rebecca blurb. There was a single trail of footprints, the first I'd seen all morning. Small feet, like mine, then they stopped. 2 worlds collide in the wintry Stockholm. When strange footprints in the sand lead Kara to Rebecca and her brother Samuel. They are Jewish refugees, not just from another place, but from another time, World War II. They form a bond of friendship that spans the years between them, as Kara discovers that there are touches of magic everywhere. Can she find a way to help her new friends escape their island hideout before it's too late? So that's The Sky Over Rebecca. The Dark Lady. For Henry, a boy thief with brown skin inherited from a mother who abandoned him, life is tough. Steal or starve, cheat or be cheated, these are Henry's impossible choices in a world that rejects him. So Henry vows to become the best thief London has ever seen, and hones the magical gift that holds the key to his freedom, guided by the Dark Lady who fills his dreams. But when a cruel duke offers knowledge, power and riches in exchange for the betrayal of his best friend, Henry's choices are more impossible than ever. So this one is Finding Jupiter by Khalees Rowe, I think. I'm not quite sure. Not every love story is written in the stars. This boy is going to want to love me, I can tell. My heart breaks for him because I'm not a girl to love. Ray has no time for romance. She's the queen of the roller rink, writes found poetry, and has her eyes set on her own independent future. Orion looks like the jock his father wants him to be, but really he's a hopeless romantic. When he spots Ray, he feels like the stars have aligned. But could the past stand in the way of their love and cross their stars forever? That's definitely like near the front of the list of books I want to read. So we went to the library for the first time in ages and I got a lot of books. So I got Anna by Amanda Prowse, I'm not quite sure. The next one is Destination Anywhere by Sarah Bernard. I'm going to stop reading you the blurb because otherwise this video is going to be like 4 hours long. But if you see any of these books, go and they sound interesting, go and look them up on Goodreads. So this is also on my TBR. I then got Afterlove by Tanya Bryn, I think. Not quite sure. This was a book that I entered a giveaway on Topsters to win because it sounds amazing, and I didn't win it, and then it showed up at the library last time we were there and I was like, I've got to have it. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I'm running out of room on my shelf. I then have a book I'm taking on holiday with me, which is Once Upon a Dream, A Twisted Tale. What if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? So Disney basically has this entire series of twisted tales. I own Let It Go, or Conceal Don't Feel as it's also known. That's my dad and my mum leaving, which is a Frozen twisted tale. I am buying the Little Mermaid one to take on holiday, but I saw this at the library and was like, oh, Sleeping Beauty, that was my favourite Disney movie when I was a kid. So I was like, I've got to get it. So we've got this, which is coming on holiday with me, but I will, for now, we'll put it on the TBR shelf. And then I also got the Magpie Society by Zoe Sugg and Amy McCulloch, I think. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering, I'm sure I'm butchering so many authors' names. But I got books 1 and 2. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop now. I'm just going to keep getting these books sorted because it is currently 7:10. So it is quite late. The ring light is giving off the main source of light right now, and I don't want to get to like 8:30 and have it just be really dark outside and it's bad lighting in here. So I'm just going to stop talking. Once everything has been sorted out and put into wherever I want the books to go, then I will sit down with you, hopefully with the camera a bit closer, and I'm going to go through my TBR. I'm going to sort through my TBR shelf with you guys so that you guys can see my TBR. So yeah, I'm just going to set the phone up for a time lapse now. And then on Friday's video, you guys will see me sort through this TBR shelf. We are basically just going to kind of figure out when I want to read all the books, what order. And yeah, so this will be the last talking clip. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to go and check out my book club sign up on my Instagram. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye. I need to set the phone up for a time lapse now, and I cannot get out. I had filmed an intro talking about what I was going to be doing and then realised I had music playing the entire time and can't use that anymore. So yeah,